really excited about the fashion stuff I got. Word is so hard. Oh, I lied. It was here the whole time. Hi everyone, this is Sophia and welcome to part 2 of the Japan haul. This haul is covering home, tech, and fashion. So if you are interested in that, definitely keep watching. But if you're interested in beauty, stationery, and food, definitely check out my first haul, which I will link somewhere on the screen / in the description box for you to check out. But be warned, you would definitely need some food, you would definitely need some snack, and probably need to watch it on 1.5 speed, which I would not fault you. Hopefully this haul will be a little shorter, just because I think there's less things. But I feel like in this video, I'll have like more explaining to do, so who knows. But let's just get straight into home first, just because I think they're a little bit less, and then we'll do tech, and then we'll do fashion. I'm gonna do decor first, because decor is technically part of home. I got a few Christmassy things. Now, by the time you're watching this, Christmas is over, but I did go in November, so Christmas was kind of all out in Japan. And so there were so many cute Christmassy things everywhere you turned. I had to actually really rein myself in, and I'm surprised I didn't buy more. Cute, I know. Like, there's really nothing to say about these. These are just like little cute things that I like to have like scattered around, so of course I would go for them. Of course I would go for a gnome. Like, look at this, Santa. And then this last one is kind of random, but it's a little bird Santa. This one was actually at the 100 yen shop, so it was kind of a no-brainer. That's it for decor. And then I'm gonna go through some kind of cleaning products that I got. So the very first thing I got was this sneaker whitening. To be honest, I think it's a stamp. I don't think it's a spray. Don't know. And then I got a stain roller. I did get this cleaner. It is kind of like a cleaner brush that gets into really like awkward surfaces. I've always wanted something like this. Usually I use like an old toothbrush, but why not just get an actual brush? This is for water bottle cleaning. It has like 3 different things that you can use to clean your water bottle caps. This was probably the thing I did not need to purchase the most, but I'm happy I got it. This is essentially just like a bathtub scrub, but the cool thing is it has this thing where you can hook it onto your railing. Few other home things I got these 2 cute kitchen towels. One is a panda in different coffee moments, and then this is a cat making matcha. I don't even know if I'll feel comfortable using these. They're just so cute. I might just end up using them as decor. I got this set of tube squeezers from Muji. This mask thing, I was asking my fiance about it while I was looking at it, and he basically explained it to me as you put it inside your mask, and it basically prevents like makeup from rubbing onto it, prevents, you know, like that soggy feeling of mask when you're breathing a lot. This was also from the 100 yen shop. I got this head scratcher, oh so good, for my mom. And then I got these really cute, this was like probably one of the first things I bought. This is like basically a key ring, scissors. I don't know, it's focusing on me. Stop focusing on me. Pretty cute, and actually they're pretty sharp. I got this wooden tray from Muji. For the longest time, I straight up did not believe in trays. However, I saw my fiance's mom use it one time towards the end of our trip, and all of a sudden my brain clicked and was like, I must have a tray in my life. So the way she was using it was perfect. It was like a really hot bowl, and so she put it on here and then put like other utensils on it, so it's easier to carry. Also right by the checkout, so it was also kind of just an impulse toss in my basket. Okay, the last few things are all drinkware. This is hands down one of the best water bottles I've ever owned. This is from Kinto. For some reason, I had the hardest time finding these. This is actually not for me. This is for my dad. I've had mine for 4 years and I use it practically every day. It's also sold on Amazon, so if you want to buy it, I'll leave a link in the description box. And then I did get, technically my fiance got it, but it is a beer glass from, oh, that glare is terrible, the Sapporo Beer Museum. And then obviously, if you know about the Starbucks Been There series, you know I had to get something. I got this at the airport. Funnily enough, they had a fall and winter scene, and the fall one was honestly stunning, but a few things sold me on the winter one, which was the fact that I was here in winter, and especially like around the Christmas season, I kind of wanted to buy the mug that kind of would remind me the most of this trip. It has Mount Fuji. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it. It has a really cute cat, and there's just a lot of really cute Japan animations on there. I just love these. I have so many of these now. I should probably stop collecting them. And then the last one was actually a Starbucks cup I did not expect to get, but I just saw them and I was like, I have to have it. It is this little mini espresso cup with a detachable snow globe. They had one for different areas, and it's Mount Fuji, which is so cute. And then essentially it's like a little mini espresso cup. Come on. So that is it for the home stuff. Let's move on to tech. Did I say that home would be the smallest category? I lied, it was tech. Tech is definitely the smallest category. There were two things I went into Japan wanting to get. The first was the Instax Mini Evo by Fujifilm. I wanted it almost like the first day I got to Japan, just to make it more fun as I was traveling to take photos. They were sold out in a few of the Don Quijotes that I went to, and then I finally found it. So I got it. I'm very, very happy with it. I did watch some reviews, and I will say the only bad thing that I saw someone mention that I agree with is that there's no lens cap. Anyways, this is actually so cool. If you are interested, please go watch other videos about it. I'm not going to spend too much time on this camera. So in order to go with this camera, obviously I had to buy film. I kind of screwed up, I'm not going to lie. The Instax film in Japan was in such limited stock. Almost every single Don Quijote I went to, every single big camera I went to, they were all basically out of stock. The one I went to, I completely should have just bought more of, but I did buy this lavender set, and then they had a few of the rainbow ones, which were kind of cute, but I wish I just bought more of the lavender ones, so I did buy one of those. And then at the airport, I found the boxes that come with basically a set of 2 in one box. And then because I obviously took quite a few photos and printed quite a few, had to get an album. And then the last thing, I actually bought more of these, but I only have 2 to show you because they were gifts. So this is the Muji cable case. This was, I think, going viral on somewhere. This is so good. I only wish it came in a bigger size as well for like computer cables. You put the cable inside through this hole and then you twist it and it basically winds it up. It also can act as a phone stand, and you prop your phone up in there. Just super, super cool. These were not expensive in Japan whatsoever. Okay, that is it for tech. Now let's move on to fashion, the big kahuna. I surprisingly did not do as much damage as I thought I would. So I'm gonna talk about like knick-knack fashion first, and then we can talk about bags. This is probably the least fashion out of all of this, but I think I just forgot to lump it in somewhere, so I'm just gonna put it in fashion. But I did get this little this brown pouch. It was impulse purchase, but it is actually so soft. One of the few things I made a list to buy in Japan was a UV umbrella, as well as just a new umbrella in general. I originally was going to buy 2 umbrellas, one a UV and one rain umbrella, but every umbrella I saw in Japan actually could double up as both. This one is so exciting, and I've never been excited about an umbrella in my life. But the reason why this is exciting is because this one is actually has a little back, so it extends a little further. And not only is it rain and UV protecting, it has an umbrella cover pocket. As soon as I saw this color, I knew I had to buy it. And then I did get 2 pairs of house slippers, looking a little washed out. It's like a pastel pistachio green. And then because I wore the wrong shoes to go to Japan. So I did get these foldable slippers from Muji. They're pretty basic. They're just foldable slippers. The only catch is I didn't realize there was sizing for these, so I bought something that's way too big for my foot. Speaking of slippers, I did buy some socks. This is not all the socks I bought, but these are the only two that I really wanted to feature. I just really like the cerulean. I think cerulean is my new favorite color. And then the other pair that I'm really excited about, these flat socks. Essentially when you wear them, this becomes clear and then you just have this black thing, but because you're wearing flats or loafers, you can't see them. To finish off this part of the fashion segment, I did buy new glasses. Last time I went to Japan, I did buy a pair of glasses from Jin's, and while I like them and they have worked for me very well for the last 4 years, it was time for an upgrade style-wise. I did get two pairs. One of them is in my bathroom, but this is the pair I'm choosing to showcase. So I'm gonna put them on, but I'm not gonna be able to see. The reason why I don't tend to wear glasses during the day is because, especially when it's sunny, it is such a pain. I prefer to wear sunglasses. So I did get a pair of glasses that can also double up as sunglasses. Ooh, that's not a good demonstration. Hang on, let's do that again. And yes, do they look stupid if you're wearing them? Probably. Ooh. My fiance is obsessed with his pair and just kind of plays with it sometimes. But yeah, no, these basically solve a problem for me, and it does mean that I'll be able to wear my glasses more often. And they gave me a little cute souvenir. So that is that for that section of the fashion segment. Now let's get into like proper fashion. So this is the part where I was saying that I expected myself to buy more, but I was really good this time around, maybe too good. In general, I completely forgot when it comes to Japan. If you find something that you really like, you should just buy it on the spot. Don't make excuses, because the chances of you being able to find it again is very low, and then you have to actually expend that energy to go find it again. That's kind of why I did not buy a lot more clothes that I usually would have. The only two things I got were jackets. This first one is yum. I found this in a thrift shop. This was also in the men's section. I saw this and I was like, I'm in love as long as it fits. So it is this brown leather jacket. It is lambskin. It's actually by, I think, Ralph Lauren, like an offshoot brand. It is so soft. It fits me perfect. And the funniest thing was I tried it on. My fiance liked it and I was like, you should try it on too. He tried it on. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. He tried it on and he said to me, yeah, you should buy it, and then if you don't like it, you can give it to me. Never ever happened to me before. Over the moon with this jacket. This jacket was, I believe, with no tax, and the exchange rate was $85. And then the other jacket I got is a lot more practical. It is the packable ultra light down from Uniqlo. This was also one of the things that I wanted to buy in Japan, and it's just a navy blue, really thin down that will keep you warm in the winter, and really thin, which means it's perfect for layering under coats. Okay. So that is literally the clothes. And then I only bought one pair of shoes. Again, oh no, is that dirt? Again, I was really good. They are just a really plain white Adidas sneaker. I really like these because they have the cutest gingham print inside, which is very much like a pop. Like, you really can't see it, so it still keeps the white sneaker, and then you see this like silver detail that goes all the way around the shoe. It's just really nice. I feel like the same style in America, in Japan, just has so many more colorways. It's so much more interesting. Okay, so that is the one pair of shoes. And then I bought so many bags. And I don't mean like designer bag. I bought a lot of totes. Okay, I say a lot, but it's like 3. I got this Muji packable duffel. It's not packed right now because we were just using it to come back. I actually don't recommend this. I'm not even going to spend too much time on it. It has a hole in it and I've only used it twice. Okay, so this is so cute. This is, obviously, it's Snoopy. Essentially, it is this duffel that can be folded over and put over your suitcase. It has a really nice zip and it's a pretty good quality. You can just like sling it like a regular tote bag. This one was a semi-impulse purchase, but I saw it at Uniqlo and I was just like, I need to have it. It is this is not the tote, obviously. This is the little bag for it. It is a really basic, you'll see this and you'll be like, it's just a basic black tote. Why'd you buy it? Like I said, a basic black tote, but this hangs on the tote. This can act like an extra bag for like your AirPods. And it actually comes with a little keychain, so you can just hook it onto your bag and bring it with you everywhere. What is not to love exactly? And then this was probably more of an impulse purchase than that tote, because I actually picked this up because I saw it before I left America and was thinking, would I use this? How would I use this? When would I use this? And I just bought it anyway, even though I had those questions in my head. It is the half moon bag from Uniqlo, but it's the faux leather version. This one is bigger than the regular half moon bag. I actually don't mind the regular version because it actually holds a lot. It's really nothing that much more special than the original, other than the fact that it's a different material on the outside. It's like more roomier because it's bigger. But yeah, I have no idea when I would use this. One of the other things that I wanted to buy when I was in Japan was a thrifted luxury piece. I did want a watch, so part of me was either debating between if I found the right watch or a bag. And I did find the right watch. Vintage hermes watch in gold and silver. I did want a nice watch that would fit my wrist. So I did try this on in the store, and funny story, I literally made a beeline to the watch section, tried it on, asked if they could put on hold. They did. I went outside kind of umming and eyeing with my fiance, and he was like, you should just buy it now, because it was like 7:30. It was quite late in the day. 3 minutes later, I walked right back in and was just like, I'm just gonna buy it. So anyways, here it is. It is a little big. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to actually end up taking a link out just so it fits my wrist a little better. It is in immaculate condition. I'm just gonna keep it on. And then the other thing that I really wanted to get on this trip was a handbag. I didn't go into it wanting a new one versus a thrifted one. I was just going into it thinking that I want one that makes me smile and excited and happy. And I did know that Celine recently launched this new handbag, and it just so happened that by the time I went to Japan, it was available in stores for me to try. I'm just gonna reveal it. Here it is. And maybe from just the handle, you can probably tell what bag it is, but it is. This is the new Celine handbag that is very much like a hobo. It just literally came out of its box, so it hasn't been used yet by me. So anyways, that is the handbag I bought. Let me know if you have any questions about it. But yeah, I am really, really happy with this, and I'm really, really happy with all the things I bought in Japan. So if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned, let me know and I'll be happy to answer you. But hopefully I'll see you next time for another video. Bye.